Let's talk about creating a jar file. Jar file is a collection of classes and other resources that you can put together. It uses the zip methodology, and you can execute the jar file until you can have all your nice classes just packaged in one itty bitty file. Well, itty bitty might not be the right term if you have many files, right? And lots of like MP3s or wave sounds or videos or GIF images or images, or whatever you have in your jar file. So how do we go about creating one? Well, let's create a new class here. We'll call it test.java, and in here we're going to define a package. Standard package is your website name backwards. So if it ends with a .com, it goes com dot your domain name. For example, mine is askearly.com, so I'm putting com to askearly, and then just test as a package name. So we'll just define this. Standard line name, string, args. The content doesn't really matter. We'll just do simple hello world just to show that works. So first, let's compile this. And we're going to specify the output directory of right here. And we're going to compile test.java. Okay. Just to show you it works, java.com, and we'll do that. Hello world. Perfect. And let's create a manifest, and in the manifest it does a couple things. It gives basically metadata about your program. It gives you your starting point so that when you run the jar file, you execute it, it knows where to start. And it, if you have any external libraries you need included on the class path, you can specify it in there. Excuse me. So let's create a manifest. And the first, so manifest.mf. And we start off with the manifest version 1.0 and your main class, and that would be your full package named class. So we'll do com askearly test and test. Casing's important, don't screw that up. Oops. Save that. Now we can jar up the file. And so to jar it up, you do jar with C means create, F is, I believe, the file name, M is your manifest. And so here we're going to do, we want to create test.jar, and we're going to include the com directory, so that's our compiled class files, and then manifest. did that wrong. Need manifest first, and then com. There we go. So if we, let's see, there's 7-zip installed on here. Yep. So as you can see, okay, so I said that wrong. So you need to put jar CFM. So there's the file name of the jar, include your manifest, and then your com, or whatever directory that you have your compiled classes in. And then it creates this nice package here. And then we can run this, and we will get the exact same output, and so we don't work. Okay, so what if I didn't specify a manifest? So we go jar C and V for verbose output, test.jar, and then com. Okay, and then we output it. There's a manifest in there, so it creates a manifest, but doesn't have the main class. So if we were to extract that, let's move it out to directory. So extract this, and then yeah, it just has the manifest there with no class, so it doesn't know where to start. It's good for zipping up files, but yeah, that's about it. Anyway, so there you go. We created a class with a package. We created a manifest for that, so we know where the program starts to run from, and then we package it up into a jar file, an executable jar file. So we'll see you next time. Happy coding, and I'll talk to you later. Alright, bye now.